Hey guys, happy Friday. Let's talk helmets today, shall we? This is the Arai Defiance-X that I've been wearing for about the last year. It's been a really good helmet. I like the way it fits. I like the airflow. I love the way it goes with my Being Here Now with Percy channel t-shirt. But you know what? This shirt goes well with any helmet, probably even the helmet that you have. If you're interested in picking up a channel t-shirt, then check the description of this video where I have a link to the Teespring store where you can pick up t-shirts and mugs and face masks and all kinds of cool stuff. You might want to check that out. In fact, you know what? I got some time. Go ahead, check it out. I'll wait. No, seriously, go ahead, check it out. I'll be here. All right, thanks for checking out the Being Here Now with Percy merch store on Teespring. I appreciate it. So let's get back to talking about helmets. Like I said, this is the Arai Defiance-X that I've been wearing. It's been a really good helmet, but I am going to be shipping this helmet to Percy Jr. down in Texas. He and I are going on a trip sometime in the spring of next year, probably around April or May, and we're going to be heading up to Wisconsin to do kind of a father-son trip up to the Harley headquarters, then down through Chicago to visit family, and then back out towards the DC area. Percy Jr. lives in Texas, and despite all my awesome fatherly advice, doesn't really have a good helmet. He's got some kind of bucket with a suspicious-looking DOT sticker on the back. Although he assured me he's buying a helmet, especially for our trip, because you know we're going to be doing a lot of miles. And I don't know, I just feel better knowing that he's got a good helmet, so I want to ship him this one. Everybody knows Arai is legendary for safety. So this is going to Texas, which means I need a new helmet. And I actually have a helmet that I just bought. I'm sticking within the Arai family, and I have purchased an Arai Corsair X. This is the Danny Pedrosa Samurai 2 graphic. If you're familiar with the Arai helmets, then you know the Corsair X is their top line helmet. It's very similar to the Defiance-X. The shape is a little more round for the Corsair X than on the Defiant. The Corsair X has 3 vents on top, whereas the Defiance-X has 2. And then the Defiant has a single exhaust vent out the back for those air channels, whereas the Corsair X has 2. So I think the airflow is going to be a little bit better on the Corsair X than it is on the Defiant. I did quite a bit of research on the helmet, so everybody gives us rave reviews. Noise-wise, I expect that the Corsair X is going to be a little more loud with all the vents open, but potentially more quiet with the vents closed. Because on the Defiance-X, you'll see here, it has a small non-removable chin curtain that blocks some of the wind coming up, you know, from the neck area. However, the Corsair X has a much larger chin curtain, which is actually removable, and then also has a chin spoiler that pops down inside of that to get a little more aerodynamic and to block a little more wind. So I'm really anxious to get this out. One of the reasons that I stayed with Arai is I really love the way they feel, the way they fit, the way you can customize them, and the Corsair X has every feature there that the Defiance-X has as well. As far as size, one thing I really like about the Arai is that they use the same shell for both medium and large. That's important to me because my head measures right at the point where it goes from medium to large. So with the Arai, I'm able to get the same size shell. So I don't have to go bigger, but then I can get the medium pads inside instead of the large, and then they have those little 5mm tearaway pieces on like the cheek pads and then the adjustable liner, so I can open it up a little bit and get a really custom perfect fit for me. And that's really important, especially if we're out touring and you're going to be wearing this helmet for 12 hours a day. You definitely want to make sure you've got something that is fit and comfortable. The other thing I really like about the way Arai designs their helmets is that both of these helmets have the VAS shield system. So they both attach the same way, the shields are the same size, and I can take my Pro Shade system off my Defiant-X before I send it to Percy Jr. and then put it on the Corsair so I don't have to buy another Pro Shade system for this helmet. So anyway, this is just the first look at the helmet. I haven't ridden with it yet. I'll be doing that this weekend, and it's going to be a really good time to test this helmet out because I think it's going to be like 90 gazillion degrees outside, so I'll be able to test the airflow fully in the helmet, and then also I need to come up with a way, figure out how I'm going to do the GoPro attachment. May have to Dremel down that GoPro piece a little bit to get it to fit because the chin piece here is a little more narrow than what was on the Defiant-X. But I'll get all of that worked out. We'll do a ride, and then I'll record a video next week, probably drop it the week after to kind of give you a full review of the helmet. Other than that, I love the graphic. I mean, the graphic is awesome. You've got got Mount Fuji here. You got the sunrise, the samurai. It has Pedrosa's kanji up top on the helmet, which actually translate to samurai. It's just a really nice looking helmet. And I think it really goes with not just the bike, but also kind of the vibe that I'm trying to put out and kind of my philosophy in life. There's also there's a lot of attention to detail here too. I don't know if you can see that. In a lot of the areas here of the helmet, it has like where it looks like you've had a sword fight and the swords kind of glanced off the finish of the helmet. It's just kind of a really cool detail. And of course you've got the samurai in the back that's covered by this ugly as shit DOT sticker. I just don't understand that. This actually has DOT markings inside, so I'm probably going to take that sticker off. But anyway, so that's it. Look forward to testing it out this weekend. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Get out there, get some riding in, hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate because I think it's hotter than hell everywhere in the country this week. But anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking out the merch store on Teespring again. I really appreciate it. It really goes a long way to helping keep this channel going when people buy like the t-shirts or mugs or COVID masks. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Peace.